All right, y'all. So finally, I don't know who knows and who don't know, but we had a pre-order back in December, and we are just now getting the package. We will never, ever, ever do another pre-order.
What's up, family? And we are back with another video. Stefani, you want to say hi? Hey. Today is actually a pretty unexpected video. You want a fruit snack?
Oh, fruit snack?
Yes, it was an unexpected video today for us, but we received some packages. So, okay, can you wait a second? Thank you. But anyway,
Fruit snacks.
I guess he's just gonna keep reminding us that he wants fruit snacks. So, let's go ahead and get started.
Pre-order is in. Let's bring these packages in. Man, so never doing a pre-order again. Why? It just takes way too long. And you don't really have control on the time it can or may not take. We are just now receiving our packages. I know, pretty ridiculous. Now we were quoted 30 to 45 business days. And it sucks because people are expecting their packages and expecting them at, when they were supposed to get them. However, there's certain things we just can't control. And this was one of them. Because we know no one likes waiting for their stuff. And if the business who I was getting the product from was transparent about, what was going on, I'd probably wait. But, I get it. Some people ain't want to wait. Most people did, though. That's it.
You want to watch Pink Phone?
Ping pong.
Huh?
Having your baby sister here been making you want to be fed like a baby? Thank you. You want to put together your basketball? Your basketball goal?
Here.
We got y'all a new basketball goal.
Here.
Give it to me. Now, can somebody please come and help me? I got some. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's see. Let's see. What do we have? I can tell that this is a kid's one. Nah, we won't have to repackage it. And they packaged it with good stuff. And some black. Yeah, these is kids. Got some gray. Check the blue. Fire. It's definitely gonna be worth the wait for sure. All right, family. So in other news, quick little intermission. We got this little boba classic wrap. So I can walk around with my baby girl like that. Y'all a little excited for something that ain't got nothing to do with y'all. They must think it's a toy or something.
They do.
Guess what? You attacking me? You attacking me? You attacking me? You attacking me? Oh, and now you attacking? You attacking me? So here we go. This is literally a sheet. We done bought a sheet and we got sheets at the crib. Over the shoulder. Over the shoulder. Over the shoulder. Don't forget this was your idea now, wasn't it? Huh.
To properly put her on. Yeah. Why you put her left leg? You putting both of them through there.
I got it.
Got it. No, you don't. You can't even say it right. OMG, this is not right.
Okay. Didn't wear my poochie pouch.
Your what?
Poochie pouch.
Don't say that again.
No.
Her feet not out.
Both of them supposed to be out?
Yes. That's what I'm saying. You don't have it on right at all. Give me my baby back. It's the fact that you thought you were even close to being right.
I'm not sure what I did wrong, Boo.
All of it. It looks like the whole thing is wrong. I'll try.
You gonna try it?
Yeah, because that ain't it.
So for some reason, Yanni thinks she's smarter than me. We're gonna see. That's exactly how I looked when I did it.
I mean...
You mean what?
Either,
Oh, no. Don't
figure it out.
No, don't try to throw it out there now that you ain't never did this before, because neither have I. Neither have I. Yeah. I like how now you say attempt.
Nah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it more right than you know. That's a fact.
It's either right or it's wrong, babe. And guess what? You starting off looking just like me.
You ain't got no patience.
I put it on.
You got one that's easier. You ain't want to wait till she turned 3 months. That's on you.
That's too freaking long.
Baby.
3 months? I want to hold her while she a baby.
Well,
Ain't that right, boo-boo? See now, moment of truth.
whew.
Is Yanni smarter than me?
Well, you know.
You know what? You know what? Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a new pajama set.
Uh-uh.
I feel like I ain't seen it.
Yeah, it's the one I was supposed to wear. And,
Oh, let me guess, you struggling.
a little bit. Sorry, Mama.
Man, it take this long. I don't want it. What the? Let me see. Do a squat.
What?
You're supposed to be able to do stuff with it. You can't do a squat in there and she ain't secure.
She's secure.
Do a squat.
I don't know. Let's pull this part up. So.
Do 2 more.
Man, I'm not gonna tell you.
I don't think it's right. Boo boo, is it working? Oh. I don't think she like it.
Okay.
So
hold
she don't
on.
like it?
She might not. She said, "Hold on, get me up out of here." You don't like it, Mama? You out your kangaroo pouch? You better now?
Well,
She just ready to eat.
oh, okay. How about to say,
She ready to eat.
So we're gonna test it out. We're gonna see if she like it after she eat. And if not, guess what? Can anybody guess what's gonna happen if she don't like it?
It's going back.
It's going back. That's right. I said mine's going back to the stove. So we ain't doing that. I done told you about that, Bobo. You just hit me? Did you just hit me?
This is for you.
I just like the sight though. I like the sight. Me holding her with my hand.
Man,
You
come on.
that? This is a beautiful thing right here, y'all. This is a beautiful thing. Let's keep feeding us a little bit. Alright, come on.
Gonna get mad at you.
You want to hand it to me?
Hold on.
Alright, beautiful people. It is the next day. Yesterday we didn't get much done. We just got all the boxes from outside, brought them inside, and pretty much just continued with the rest of the day yesterday. Alright, but now we got everything opened up. Now I just got to separate everything. But yeah, that's how everything going so far. And I'm gonna tap back in with y'all in a little bit. Alright, family, so I got Yanni out here, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty upset right now because we got stuff missing. And I can't even reach out to him right now because if you know anything about China, they're on a different time zone. So I gotta wait until tonight to reach out to them about the missing items. Yeah. But we got Yanni out here. Let me get all this stuff together.
Well, I'm gonna set this one to the side.
But yeah, got a lot of work to do still, so we'll be back in a little bit. Hey. I beg of thee, please don't give me a hard time this morning, fellas. Please. Come on. You just hit your head. Go, Savon. You just hit your brother's head, dude. Watch out. Now watch your finger before you slam your own finger in the door. Alright. You gonna eat the cereal?
Cereal.
It's cereal, not cereal.
Cereal.
I told him that already. You ain't gotta tell him. Eat your cereal. Cause mommy tried to give you this cereal this morning from what I heard. And she said, that ain't funny. I just hit my dang head on the chandelier. Y'all see him. You real childish, boy. You want some cereal? Come on, come sit in your chair. Come on, come sit in your chair. Sevon, not that chair. This chair. He tried that, didn't he? No, everything ain't funny either, little boy. Sit in your chair. Struggling? Sit all the way back. What you want? You want some cereal?
Okay, cereal.
Okay. Put your top on.
Cereal.
Strap yourself in.
Cereal.
I'm gonna get it. Huh?
Any hope?
Any help? All right. You almost had it. There you go.
A dog. Yay!
He think he doing something. Sit down. Thank you. All right, let's get these boys some cereal. Well, that one already eating cereal. All right, let's see. Okay. Frosted Flakes. Well, go sit down.
Oh, free cereal, Daddy.
I'm getting you cereal, son.
Free cereal.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Come on, Jordan. Go sit down.
You're welcome, Daddy.
Bro, you got cereal all on the floor, man.
Oh, green cereal.
Huh?
Oh, green cereal. Oh, green cereal.
I got it.
I got it.
Stop mocking me. What y'all know about that Captain Crunch? I mean, that Frosted Flakes. Anyway. Put your feet down, dude. You don't have no home training. You've been doing this since you was a baby. Put your feet down, man.
Oh,
Your chair is too far from the table.
green cereals.
Huh?
Green cereals.
So welcome back, family. This is a whole nother day. I don't even know where we at in this vlog. These last 3 days have been... I don't even know what that means, what I just did, but... That's what it been. Orders are going out today. As soon as Johnny wakes up from her little sleep, because these boys had us up at like 6 something in the morning. I was able to doze back off for a little second. Now she dozing off. Her and baby girl. Super random, but I've been working on my posture lately because I just recorded that and I was just like this the whole time. Instead of sitting straight up. Been working on that, me and Yanni.
Only camera,
Because
Daddy.
if not, we're going to have some bad backs when we get older. So, got to continue to work on sitting up straight.
Hi, Daddy.
What's up, Sevon?
Hey.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, cuz. Hey, you straight? Hey. You went to sleep? Hey.
I'm getting you out because you was asleep, bro. You didn't even know you fell asleep, did you? Oh, you done drooled on the table? Get this boy in the bed. Take a nap. It's an early nap for him. I got my whole little family in one spot. And they tripping on me and they won't stop. I got Anaria. I got Golden. I got Sevon. I got Baby Mama. Ooh, she my favorite low key. Ooh, you not low key. Ooh, you my second low key. Ooh, I love you, baby. Hey, hey, hey. You know I love you, little boy. Hey. Am I your favorite?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite, mommy or daddy?
Mommy and baby.
Mommy and baby? Get out of my face. Golden, who's your favorite? Mommy or daddy?
Mommy and baby.
I heard you the first time, dude. You don't gotta repeat yourself. And Golden, I get it.
Mommy and baby.
You don't have to repeat yourself. You don't want to say it on camera, I get it. Don't do nothing crazy, boy. Sissy, sock off. Who your favorite, baby?
I mean, the Most High is my favorite of
Wait,
all
wait,
favorites.
alright.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about in this house.
What you mean?
Me and these kids.
I don't have a favorite.
Hold up.
Y'all have different.
Hold up, man. Hold
you
up,
don't
man.
compare to the kids, and the kids don't compare to you. You
Okay,
get what I'm
at
saying?
least tell me that. Yeah, she could at least fake the phone. Ain't that right, boo boo?
Y'all don't compare.
Boo boo. Y'all don't compare to my love.
Mommy and baby.
I heard you the 67th time you said it.
Mommy and baby.
Who your favorite, boo boo?
Mommy and baby.
Who your favorite?
Mommy and baby.
Savon. You get it. It is the day after the day after the day that you thought it was. Whatever day you thought it was, it's the next day after that. And we are about to drop off the packages. Finally. Yeah. Let's see what baby mama got going on. Ooh. Hey, I'm feeling your hoodie, girl. Hey.
I'm feeling yours too.
Hey. Oh, matter of fact, let's do a little quick look. Let me come up in the air real quick. Do a quick real fit chickadee check. Alright, so I finally got the red one. I haven't had it. I only had the black and the gray and the purple, I think, yeah. Now, since the bulk order is in, I got every color. Rocking it with the love, with the camo love shorts. Oh, this is fire. Anyway, about to drop these packages off? Alright, baby. You waiting on me to get out your way?
I'm done chilling. I'm gonna let you do your thing, then I'm gonna do my thing. You know what I mean?
Alright, baby. You looking good, girl.
Thank you, baby. That is too.
Thank you, baby. Alright, let's get these packages dropped off. Let's do what we came here to do.
All right, so it actually feels pretty decent outside right now. It's a little hot, but it has a nice little breeze to it, nice little piece of wind. Thank you. So as y'all can see, Hubby is trying to get the seat down so we can put the stuff in.
Alright, should we keep them in the box?
Last one.
I don't think it's gonna fit in these, but it's not. Alright.
Here, put the boxes in first.
Why? The box isn't going in. Alright.
No, because you can lay stuff on top of the boxes. You can't lay the boxes on top of the stuff.
You right. Alright, let's get this stuff together.
Inside of the vehicle. So hopefully we can make this one trip and not two. I don't know, because it's already getting pretty full in here. And we still got a heck of boxes over there that got to get stuff taken out of it.
I don't know if you remember, but we started out with socks, y'all. Can y'all believe that? Like socks. Started out with socks. And then we just went from there. Kept progressing. Kept adding product. Until we, are where we at right now. Started making socks in the 2-bedroom apartment. Y'all remember that? Who was here for that? I feel like we haven't even done nothing yet. I feel like we got so much, I know for a fact, we got so much room for growth. So many things that we want to do. So many more levels we want to accomplish when it comes to just our brand and products. Like, we're literally just getting started. And for everybody who's been here, we appreciate you all for being a part of this journey with us. Everybody who's just coming in, welcome to the Everything 7 family.
They're gonna be in the front seat with us?
Last package. Now let's get this stuff put up.
All right, so how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. I love doing this.
Yeah, man. So that.
It's recording too. It's gonna get the sound. It's gonna get the sound. They can't see you though. Oh shoot! It is turned this way. It definitely got you. So I gotta close this garage. I gotta hold the button manually because we got so much stuff close to the door. So when it senses that stuff, it tries not to close. But y'all looking for me? You wanna come in real quick? All right. We got the car packed up. How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel blessed tremendously. I mean, just the thought of people wanting to support us all these years now, it's exciting. It's a blessing. I mean, we didn't see this coming when we first got there and was wearing the stuff ourselves when you first started with the socks. Well, with the shirts and stuff, yeah, but you didn't see it with the socks.
But
You didn't expect for other people to want the socks.
I did. I just didn't expect them to want it the way that they did.
I think at first you didn't expect it. You might have expected that people might have thought that they look cool because you did, but I don't think you thought people would be like, dude, where you get them socks? I want them.
That's true. But I felt like, when we put ourselves out here that people would definitely want to be a part of the brand.
By the time that
You know,
we did,
right.
yeah. But
No, before that. That was because you got to know that when you're creating something.
by the time we decided to do it, I guess I should say then, yeah.
As far as what, like putting a particular product out?
Yeah, the socks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're talking about socks specifically, but you got to
I'm not
think.
talking about the hoodies.
No, I'm talking about the brand. When we created the brand, it's because the vision of eventually people was going to want the brand.
Initially it started with just branding yourself. It wasn't about products, stuff that all of us was going to be wearing. It wasn't even about that at first.
See, that's not true. It was about that. That's what a brand is. That's why I understood at the beginning with me being a recording artist that I needed to have a brand because I was always attached and connected to brands with my homies. We always branded ourselves. So I understood that. That's why everything came about.
I guess because when it first came about, like as in you using that for, like your album cover or whatever, it wasn't talked about clothes at that point. Putting it on clothes, it wasn't talked about at first. So I guess I wasn't thinking about it in that way in the beginning.
I guess not. I mean, it really was though at the beginning. I mentioned all of that stuff.
It was not.
How quickly after the design, we got the design, did I start putting it on clothes and stuff?
After the design.
See, that lets me know how, it was a lot going on during those times. Your mind is kind of jaded. It was immediately. All this happened in Myrtle Beach. I got the design made. You sketched it out. When we finally got it done.
You said that backwards. I sketched it out and then it got made.
Right. You sketched out the design. I got it made from the graphic designer. And then from there, I immediately started. I put it on.
For you and me, though.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. Because the music and everything was my vision and having a brand was my vision, I had already foreseen what the vision was. You don't have a brand for yourself and yourself only. It's for other people to buy in and to be a part of the brand.
Like you know how it's people who they make clothes, but they make clothes because they want different looking stuff. They make it for themselves.
Those are pieces and items. That's not a brand. That's two different things.
I guess.
Yeah.
They can brand those clothes though.
If they wanted to.
Yeah, so I guess it's just like
and at that point, if they branded it, what is it for?
To sell, obviously.
It's for other people, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, no. Initially, I thought it was just like because you gotta think about it. When we was taking pictures with it and wearing the shirts and stuff, we didn't have them to sell to nobody.
Right.
It was just us wearing it.
Right. But listen to what you just said. We was taking pictures and doing what? Posting. It was always pre-promotion before we even had the physical product for people to actually buy. That's what it was always about.
What they were able to buy.
Right.
We switched it up.
But that's the dope thing about it. Y'all can go all the way back on my Instagram and y'all can see Like all the way back down. We've been wearing our own stuff since 2017, and we didn't sell anything for the first time until 2021.
Yeah, because Golden was already here.
Yeah, 2021, and that's vision. You know, coming up with something, knowing that eventually it'll get to the point where other people will want to buy into your vision.
Well, for me, I didn't initially think that it would get to this point until a certain point, might I say. Like, obviously, once we was, seeing that people was digging the socks and wanting the hats, then it's like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, and then when you mention, okay, let's just start with the socks, because so many people would say something about the socks. It's like, okay, at that point, I knew people would buy into the socks because a lot of people was asking about the socks.
Right.
So, but I guess it's just like.
But it was another thing to that too, though.
Before then, it wasn't like a thought of we'd be able to do this one day. It wasn't that, because we didn't even have hoodies yet. We didn't have the things that we have now.
Yeah, that's a vision. The first thing was coming up with the logo, coming up with the design, and the first thing I immediately put it on hats. I put it on hats and multiple hats, and immediately, when I put out the Project 7, people wanted it, and we started selling hats technically first in Myrtle Beach, and it was just hats that I had got for myself. Mm-hmm. But people was loving the logo and design and just the cohesiveness of what the brand was becoming even at the beginning.
By the time we got to the socks, though, like I said, that's when I could see.
That's when you could see it.
Yeah.
That's when you could see it.
But not even me thinking that it would be all of this. It's hard for me to see something we don't have. Like, maybe for you, like you said, you envision all of this stuff, but for me, it's like when it's happening, then it's more realistic and reality to me. Personally.
Yeah.
Just personally.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Hey, that's why you the yin to my yang, man. Like, I can foresee it and then put it in motion. And that's why I always say, like, we haven't done nothing yet. Like, nothing. Like, to me, this is literally still the tip of the iceberg.
But you got to think about it. Even when I mentioned the body butters the first time, that was for me and for my household. I didn't want to do body butters for everybody else initially. You remember when it first, you looking confused, remember when it first came up? I was saying that I wanted stuff that we could use on us, that I knew was healthy for us, that I knew wasn't all of these chemicals, all this other stuff that I was seeing at the time in all this other stuff, and stuff coming out about cancer causing this and that and the third. And it just made me want to be like, dang, I don't want to put this on my kid. Because we only had Golden at the time. It's like, I don't want to put this on my kid. I don't want to put this on, I don't want to be putting it on me. You know what I mean? So initially, when I thought about it, I was just thinking about my household, to be honest. But then, and when we was talking about it, you was the one who mentioned, why don't you just do body butters if you like it? And, I started looking into it more, the whipped way at that time. And I was like, oh, I think I could do this.
Vision. That's vision. It's you.
But I didn't.
You
have
did
it
something
at first.
right, but you did something for yourself.
Yeah.
And then that's just that's my role to.
Because I was gonna do it for me.
Enhance what you had already was about to do. Like you said, just for yourself. It's like, nah, because there's other people that's gonna feel the same way. So why not make it a product?
I wasn't thinking about that.
I know. All right. We really just stood right here to take a picture, and then just turned into a little interview.
And ice cream in there just melting away.
I didn't even know they had ice cream in there.
It is. I hope
But
it's not melting out.
We gotta get these packages dropped off. But yeah, come with us. All right. So sometimes in life, you have tests. You get tests. You take tests. Sometimes you pass tests. Sometimes you fail tests. Today I failed the test. So, we didn't get the packages dropped off yet. As you can see, they're in the back. But that's not the biggest deal because what time it was and the time we was going to get the packages there, they weren't going out today, technically anyway. The post office is pretty much stopped running after like 2:30 as far as like outbound, you know what I mean? But so I already knew that. However, I go there And I do what I always do when I have bulk orders. I go in the back to get the cart, bring it out, put the stuff in there. This is a guy in there, and he starts to question what I'm doing. And I'm telling him what I'm doing. But then he gets like super bulked up and all on a high horse. And I was still calm. But then he just kept doing it and kept, So I snapped. I ain't gonna lie. He got under my skin, told him off, and yeah, didn't get to drop the packages off. Long story short. It's been a while though since somebody outside of my kids done got under my skin. And it's only been, I think in my relationship it's only been like twice. You know what I'm saying? I think you've only seen me like that once. Mm-hmm. That's when we was working together. Mm-hmm. But it's done happened probably like 3 times since we've been together. But yeah, so I'm mad. I failed my test. I should have just, instead of snapping on him, although it took a lot. Like, I was being chill. I was being normal. But he kept pressing the matter, and then I finally snapped. And I was just telling Yanni, I was like, I don't think there's nothing I could have done in that scenario, because that was just somebody who just wanted to power trip in that moment. He just wanted a power trip. He wanted to be an a-hole, and that's what he was going to do. So it was nothing that I could have done to give a different outcome, because I was very normal until like after so much. But then I was like, nah, I could have just turned around and just left. I could have just been like, all right, and just walked out. So I failed the test. I failed that test. But it's okay, because you live and you live to take another test.
I can't say too much. Yeah, I don't think I would have been much better.
He really ticked me off. Now he got the day thrown off, and I'm even more mad that I done let this random stranger get under my skin and then throw my day off. And the reason why I say it's a test, because we was, Satan slick. We, in this same video where, we're talking, we're reminiscing, we're talking about what's going on, we're happy about, what we got going on. And then on dropping the packages off, the thing that we're happy about right now, boom, a scenario that has never happened, ever. But, whatever.
It's cool.
It is cool.
I mean, it's not cool that, he didn't just let us get the packages dropped off. Right. But,
yeah,
it is what it is. Not nothing we could change now.
No, it's definitely not nothing we could change. And I personally definitely will never go back to that post office again. I can't.
He gonna stop you at the door. Turn around. Turn around. You are not allowed on my property.
That's not his property.
I know. But that's what he gonna say.
I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that one there. But yeah, so we chilling right now. Yanni's in pumping. We supposed to be running errands, going to the store, but I don't know. It's traffic out.
It got so thrown off.
Yeah.
Not even getting things accomplished like we were supposed to.
Yeah.
But only thing we can do is do what we can do and don't do what we can't do.
Yeah, that's one thing I said. I was like, well, shoot. The great thing is, because of what we do and how we work for ourselves, we just do it all over again tomorrow. Like, nothing is stopping us from just trying again tomorrow, doing whatever we need to accomplish. There's nobody that we have to answer to, so nowhere that we got to go for X amount of time. Gratefully, super grateful for that. So tomorrow will be a better day, a more productive day. I ain't gonna say better, because it was fine. It was a good day. Well, this video is completely
all over the place.
All over the place.
Be like that sometimes. I know I make videos like that all the time, all over the place. My brain be all over the place, so.
Yeah, I be liking to have direction.
I know. Me, I don't care about direction, really.
I know. Oh, I know.
Hey, sometimes it's better like that. Sometimes
more, for sure.
Sometimes it adds more fun, a little more spark and a little spunk,
Yeah. Today not one of them times.
No.
It's so much more I want to say about the situation and how it exactly how it played out, but
you ain't gonna be able to say it without getting mad,
Nope.
It'd be like that. I do that all the time.
I can't tell the story
I do
without.
that all the time. I
the
tell
emotions.
stories from high school still got there and seem like I get mad all over again. Be like, Yanni, you 30 years old, you still getting mad about that? And it's not that I'm literally getting mad at the situation again. It's just like, you know, you still feel like in that moment, you're in that heat of a moment when you're telling the story. Not that you actually, the rest of your day ruined, you mad for real. Once I'm done talking about it, it is what it is. But in the middle of talking about it, you might sound a little mad again.
Yeah. So, name a time where you were tested and you failed the test.
Me?
No, just talking about down below in the comments. Y'all name a time. Right. I know for all of us it happens, you know. What we gonna eat?
I failed a lot of tests.
Yeah.
Somebody said, you heard that?
What, Yanni?
I just thought I heard something.
What you hear?
I thought it was like subs. I might not have heard that, but I could have sworn I did.
You ain't hear nothing about no subs. You want a sub? We stuck over here right now.
It was like, maybe like the whistle from the wind or something. Sounded a lot like sub.
You can't pick nothing over here. We're stuck in traffic.
No, everything over here is boring.
I mean, we
guess I
gotta
could
eat
eat
something
another
right now.
Whopper.
Burger King it is. I guess we're going to Burger King. So come with us to BK. Have it your way. Boom.
I want it somebody to try. Oh man, sleepy. Yes, I wanted Savon to try some chicken meatballs today. I say Savon because it's a hit or miss with Golden. Like, he has moments where he chooses to just try things himself. Like, he'll walk up to us while we're eating something and he'll show interest, let us know he want to try something, so we let him try it. And then there's other times where we try to get him to try things and he's just like, yeah, no, get that out my face. I'll take something that I know. Then he'll blurt out something else that he wants. So it's just like, you know. But Savon, he's very much like me in that sense. And Golden is very much like his daddy in that sense, because if he don't like the way something look, or he don't like the way something smell, or etc., he ain't trying it. And Golden is much like the same. If he don't like how it look funny to him, it smell funny to him, if it feel funny to him. And probably the same with you while you laughing, because the texture of something is all.
It's gonna taste fun.
Yeah, exactly. So that's where Golden gets that from. He definitely not like me when it comes to that. And
Girl, we done been together
Savon,
almost 11 years. You don't be trying them new stuff.
I am way more willing to try stuff
What
than
you
you.
be trying?
I'm saying, like, it's been stuff that your mom has made that I was willing to try that you didn't even want to try because you didn't like how it looked.
The jackfruit stuff.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
What's up with these breaks?
Doesn't matter. I'm willing to try stuff like. Do you know what? Surprisingly, though, you did shock me in Mexico. And you were way more willing to try things than I was in Mexico, which was a shock for me because typically that would have never happened. But I have to say, that only happened because that first place we went to, if you can recall, I tried something that was very disgusting to me. So because I had one bad experience in the beginning, I was like, yeah, nah. It made me not willing to try things after that.
What did I try?
You tried a few things at different restaurants, you and Mama and Papa. I don't remember exactly. You know, half of the stuff we didn't even know what it was. Like, can't pronounce what it said on the menu. So, I don't remember exactly, but you were trying stuff. And I was like, But that's because, like I said, trying something and it was just gross, it make you think, like, yeah, I ain't really feeling trying everything here right now. But that's the only time, though. Outside of that, like,
But you just named a time where it was multiple things I tried, so seems like I'm willing to try.
That's
more
why I
stuff
said
than
what
you.
I said. it was a very much of a shock. It was very surprising because that's not you in the States. I don't know what you was on. In Mexico, you wanted to be different in Mexico, but here in the States, you're not willing to try stuff. And I'd be definitely willing to try stuff, like, you know.
So like I said, you don't be trying nothing new. We've been together 11 years. What have you be trying? That one thing my mom made, I can't think of nothing else.
If stuff is placed in front of me to try, I will at least try it. You won't.
I ain't seen you do it though.
Stuff don't be getting placed in front of us.
But think about
no,
that.
it hasn't been once. It hasn't been once.
Technically, our whole relationship, I've tried more new stuff than you.
No.
Just with the Mexico
No,
trip
you
itself.
have not. It doesn't matter what it is. You thinking basic. You get what I'm saying? You thinking like, no, not like that. I'm saying like you're literally thinking about the basic things, and it doesn't matter. Like
what?
Me being willing to try the lamb. It's still me willing.
Either. We both tried that. What is you talking about?
No. It's.
She can't name anything.
Yes, I can. Give me a second.
Exactly. So you did all
Listen,
the talking,
I'll
and
eat
I've
stuff with
actually
mushrooms
tried
and stuffed peppers. I tried from your sister. You didn't want to try that.
2 things. Okay.
No, it's not even just 2 things. It be stuff. It be stuff. It be stuff. I can't think right now, but y'all know how that is when you
She
got a
tried
whole
2
bunch
new
of
things in 11 years, and I tried.
It's literally
5,
stuff that I be wanting to eat.
In
that
one trip.
That I'll show him, and he'll literally be like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that."
Oh, that's okay. Well, I should have tried more stuff than you in our relationship.
No, you didn't.
The picky one.
No, you didn't. You don't even know how much stuff you tried in Mexico. It ain't like you had 700 new things.
I must have had a lot.
It probably was like 3 little appetizer dish that you tried.
Now it was only like 3.
No, realistically, I mean, aside from the one that we both tried that was nasty to all of us. Do you remember what I'm talking about? At that first place that I had the veggie burger, when we first got there, we didn't even get out of our clothes yet. And it was like some little ball looking thing. You remember it? Disgusting. It was disgusting.
The spot on the by the
yeah, but that
on
crap
the
was disgusting. And see, that's what it was. You was like, I think it was like 3 appetizers, but then I think it was like a couple desserts that you was willing to try that I didn't want to try. I think that's what it was. Yeah, it was like desserts that I didn't care to try.
Like 8 new things.
I wouldn't go that far, but you know what I mean? You did surprise me that trip. And I would have been very much willing, but like stuff with mushrooms and peppers and stuff, he's just picky. So immediately I feel like when you see peppers and onions and mushrooms, you just be like, and I'll try it.
You want to do me a favor? I ain't in the mood yet.
You talking about go in? I'd rather go somewhere else.
There's nowhere else to go. Definitely not getting no McDonald's.
Come on, man.
They got the drive-through blocked off right now. So how much milk you get?
I mean, I got milk by the drip.
Oh shoot! Did I put it in bar? Oh, y'all did. So y'all just witnessed motherhood. Y'all just witnessed the Most High. Y'all just witnessed the power of a woman's body. She just did.
The first time they witnessed that.
I know. But she just did what the cows do. She just did what the cows do. That's crazy. You're an animal. Oh yeah, the drive-through closed. Huh?
You got jokes.
That's a lot of milk, y'all. Y'all see that milk?
It's really not, actually.
That's a lot of milk. Look at that.
This is 3 ounces.
How much you think I can sell this for?
Bye.
I'm trying. Hey, you know me. I'm trying. I gotta
This
figure
is
it out.
some change. So, really not actually much like I expected it to be. But to be fair, I have not drank enough water and stuff today, so that's kind of on me. And I want some Kit Kats.
If times get hard, y'all, just know I will be selling this.
No, you won't. We'll be drinking it.
I'll be drinking it, but I'll be rationing out my portion, selling it. So
Well,
things hit the fan.
You can sell your portion. That's fine. You won't be selling my portion, my baby's portions.
So look, things hit the fan. Why this mic look like it ain't on?
You bet not have
Oh, it's on. I couldn't see the light. It was over here. If things hit the fan anytime soon, and wifey still got the good stuff, holla at me. We got it for you. All right, so she done convinced me to go in, so I'm gonna go in. She want me to be her security, I guess. Come on.
I mean, you said. That's who I wanted some mozzarella sticks.
I forgot that's how that go. All right, what we getting?
Not mozzarella sticks.
Because of God, and we want to raise rights.
Why I cut the camera on right before you did that? Alright, so in other news, that hoodie looking good. Yeah. Fire. Fire. So that'll be available eventually. We already did the pre-order for it, so everybody who was a part of the pre-order got they got the full sweatsuit, the hoodies.
If it wasn't hot out, I would have put my sweatpants on today.
Yeah. If it was what's I about to say? Yeah. So yeah, for anybody
Honestly, though,
else.
with the little piece of wind and breeze, it probably would have been fine.
Yeah.
Honestly.
With the sweatsuit. Yeah, I feel good with shorts on with it though. When they do hit the website, because we did get more, we got a bulk order. It's just gonna be the hoodies though. So it's just gonna be the hoodies. The worker here got a crush on me. The guy who worked here, he won't, yeah. He gave me that food for free.
Shut up.
But a free ski. Nah, he cool though. He good people though. He cool. Everybody we always come and encounter with out in public, they be cool. So yesterday, we recorded a YouTube video dropping off our packages. We were supposed to be dropping off our packages. And long story short, I failed the test. I mentioned how I failed the test in the YouTube video. And so I want to insert this into the YouTube video. Although I let a stranger get me out of character, completely out of character. Something like that hasn't happened in a very, very long time. I still repented. So I repented for that. And then I also definitely pray for the individual, because that's just what we're supposed to do, man. Like, even though in the moment, you know, it was what it was, I can be spiritual enough and man enough to know that still wasn't cool. You know what I mean? Regardless of who was in the right, who was in the wrong, I have a duty, being the spiritual person that I am, to A, repent, and then B, pray for the other individual, you know? But yeah, I felt like I had to put that in there, put this in this video, add this clip into this YouTube video, since I slightly mentioned, you know, how I allowed somebody to completely get me off of my character. And I told you how I failed the test, but I did not fail. I might have failed the test, but I passed the mission. Because when it was all said and done, I remembered what I needed to do spiritually. So I just wanted to put that out there. I love y'all.